Hi, this is Sharon with It's Time Promotions, and today I'm very, very flattered and honored to be able to speak with a lady. She's vibrant, she's so knowledgeable. We get to meet with her at trade shows, and Lil has actually come out to our trade shows as well. So you ventured out to help us as well, Lil. So, Lil, can you explain a little bit about yourself and your businesses that you represent?
Well, I'm a manufacturer's agent, and I am very honored to be able to deal with Sharon at It's Time Promotion. We've had a great long relationship, and she's one woman of huge integrity. And I believe in the business, or any business that we do these days, integrity is a huge, huge factor that sometimes is missing in a
Mhm.
business relationship. So I'm very honored to be able to work with Sharon for quite a few years now. I handle five different lines: Dickies, Debco, Faro, Attraction, and Crown Cap. And these lines are quite prominent lines in the promotional industry and offer lots and lots of opportunities for different types of product.
Thank you, Lil. And I really
Mhm.
appreciate that shout out because I think that's what relationships is about. Doesn't matter if it's with our customers or our suppliers. You like, I think that's why you and I connect so well because you're exactly the same. It is about strong relationships, and it's so important.
Yeah, and making business happen. We
Hmm.
all need to focus on not the negativity that's been going on. Let's focus on what's going forward. How are we going to do a better job going forward? How are your customers going to develop their business so it's more exciting, and building business instead of focusing on the issues, because we lose sight of our goals if we don't
Right,
do that.
right.
So
Thank you, Lil, for sure.
yeah.
I even have our team. We meet every morning and we take 30 minutes together to do some learning. And they've been working on so hard on our web page to do better. We're working on our software to come back stronger. So yeah, it's pretty miraculous. So you're absolutely right. So let's
Wonderful.
talk a little bit. I know you've got lots to talk about, so we better jump into it.
Okay.
You and I talked briefly before about the importance of Canadian made, of course. Can you elaborate a little bit on
Very
that,
important.
Bill?
Yes. Well, I have a couple of companies that do quite a bit of Canadian made product. And I'm going to start out with an item from a brand called Attraction. And they make lots of Canadian made product, from t-shirts to hoodies to fleeces to face masks. And I'm going to show you a visual on a face mask they're doing right now. This is an organic cotton double layer jersey face mask. It is tied to the back, and the double layer organic makes it super, super soft. When this is on your face, it feels like a t-shirt on your face. So when you see those pictures on TV of people with marks across because they've been wearing a face mask, this will alleviate that. And it's a beautiful, beautiful piece, totally machine washable. And as I mentioned, 100% made in Canada, and all organic cotton. So we're really quite excited about that piece.
So
Comes
what
in
about
lots
the
of colors.
lots of colors? What about the decoration? How does the decoration go on that? If they want to put
Okay,
their
so
logo.
the decoration can be center front,
Okay.
but some people have preferred, I've done lots of business with this so far, this
Yeah.
face mask. It can be up to one side to one corner. For example, a logo could be up here, which actually looks quite beautiful because
Okay.
it's not in the center of the face mask
Yeah, I
itself.
don't know if I would want somebody's logo
Yeah,
right here.
they did the storyboard of the flyer and showing the logo right there, but most of my customers have
Hmm.
put the logo up to one corner,
Okay.
and your customer will get to see a virtual of that. What if they're interested and they want to do some face masks? We send out a beautiful virtual so your customer can approve it before anything goes forward. So
Perfect. Okay,
mm,
so those face masks, of course, are a hot item. You told me before how many you've been
huge
flying.
item.
Huge
Yeah.
item. Okay.
And even last night on the news, we had Teresa Tam, our head person for health in Canada, say that she feels that face masks going forward will be a great option if there's no personal distancing. So again, in a grocery store, in your workplace, maybe your guys, some of your companies, there's a group of people that have to work together. Well, that's
Mhm.
a wonderful way to protect each other. And a face mask protects other people from you. So it's kind of like a beautiful thing. I think it's a gift you give people. If you
Yeah.
wear a face mask, it's like, I'm protecting you from, in case I have
That's
the
right.
virus. So it's a
And
wonderful opportunity.
even like for myself, like I'm very like I just need my team protected. You know,
Do-
like so it's a
Exactly.
double yes.
Yeah, totally, totally, totally. So
So
the next, oh, go ahead.
how far away are those? So if somebody was to order those right now today.
Right now today, face masks are running 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
And when your customers watch this video, don't wait. You'll need these face masks.
Okay.
Get ahead. I've got customers going, you know what, I'll order them in a couple of weeks. Well, the time limit gets longer and longer and longer and longer with all the news on the TV, because people feel if you're a company, you should be, maybe you feel you should be giving your client, your staff member a face mask. So don't wait too long. It's about a 2 to 3 week wait time. So it just, let us know what you need and we'll get you some timing on it.
Okay, perfect. And I think that things are starting to open. Like I know we've had a few calls even for our floor decals and stuff. Things are, I mean, they're starting to open, but even ourselves,
100%.
we're holding back, right? So not till June.
Yep.
So like
Yep.
your business might be just holding off just yet, but it will happen and we're going to need these.
It will happen. And when it happens, I feel that people have been quarantined so long, they're going to want to do things. They're going to want to live the life that they've lived. And maybe there's some changes we have to adjust our life to, but I certainly want to get back to doing some things that I've done before. And this is really important to start focusing on what we're going to do going into the future and how we're going to handle things and be positive about it. And that's an important thing.
Perfect.
I do want to show you one other thing, some t-shirts that are made in Canada, Sue.
Okay. Yep.
So that I'm going to get Sue, my lovely associate here, just pass me a t-shirt. There's t-shirts, hoodies. This is style 386. It's an organic cotton t-shirt. They do beautiful logoing. They can do any type of logoing you want. This is organic cotton.
Made in Canada.
100% made in Canada.
Certified as well.
And certified organic cotton. So
Okay.
it's totally
tried and tested, believe me.
yes. And Sue washes my samples all the time, and she tells me it washed really lovely. I would never go and wash a sample, but this girl, yep, it's a good one. It just came out beautiful.
Go back to the regular.
Perfect.
So here's another piece. This is a hoodie. This is style 515, and it's a fleece hoodie with a pocket on the front, and they've done applique, double applique and embroidery on this. So again, a beautiful, beautiful piece.
I love them. You know, we've had many requests for that big, the strings on it.
Yep, the hockey lace situation.
Yeah.
It's a great look. It's a great, great look.
And how many colorways does that come in?
Yeah. And Sue's pulled out the best sellers for me to show
Perfect.
you for this meeting. Here's a full zip. We can do leather patching, applique, again, the hockey style type lacing. And this is style 517.
Beautiful. So
Still organic cotton made in Canada, completely.
Awesome. How many colorways are all those come in, Lil?
They run about 5 or 6 colors, different styles come in more or less. They normally about five to 6 colors. Yeah.
Okay. So those decoration pieces, like we have attraction samples in the store, and we've sold some attraction, and we've had good review on them for sure. What's the minimum order on a custom?
36.
They're so perfect.
36.
Yeah,
36.
awesome.
So if somebody wanted to do less than 36, and you can do 12, as long as you want to do the logoing for them. So
right. Okay. So I can order
another
them
opportunity that way. So it's good.
Okay. Your guys' decoration on there is phenomenal. I love the t-shirt decoration on there.
Okay. So another situation of made in Canada I'd like to review is some Faro products. So all of these Faro products are all made in Canada. Their metal pieces are formed. Each of these items is made in Canada. This piece, for example, is called Realism. It is 2-sided, and if you can see it, I don't know if you can see how easy you can see it. It says Home Depot, but the back of it is a wood visual on it.
Oh.
So you can see here's the wood on it, and they put the logo and being Home Depot, they made it looking like a wood texture. Here's Honda, and it has the detailing of tire tracks on the back.
Very cool.
Yeah, and pins, Scotia pin for gay pride, even coin styles. So this piece is like a coin, maybe for firemen or policemen. They give coins away. It can be done in any style. And sports. So all these pieces are sports looking items, from a bottle opener for a baseball bottle opener, soccer bottle opener, tennis. And it actually feels, because it's called realism, it feels like a tennis ball, or it feels like a basketball. Yeah.
I don't think I've
And then
actually
this one-
seen those in person.
Totally, yes. And we can get you samples for sure. And then this one, for example, looks like fire. It was for fire department. So they've done a fire in the background.
Very
So
cool.
quite a neat situation. The other one they do is called DigiPrint, and you're very knowledgeable about DigiPrint.
Yes, that's more what we
DigiPrint
do.
is one-sided. So
Okay.
realism is printed on two sides.
Okay.
And Digi is one-sided, but it's 2 and 3D metal. So this piece that says Montreal is actually 3D, and you can feel the raise and fall of the logo. And on the back, it's flat. You can make it into a magnet for a fridge,
Yep.
or you can actually put names on the back. Like put www, It's Time Promotions on there. You can put a phone number. It's a beautiful way of displaying, putting your logo on the back as well, with
Perfect.
a great 3D metal. So
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
very nice.
So that's another situation for Canadian made. How about hats? We do a brand called Crown Cap. This is all made in Winnipeg. Lots of different styles of hats, all made in Canada. The tag proudly tells it's made in Canada. It's UV protected, some of these hats.
Yeah.
Ball caps, Melton ball caps with a leather brim, all made in Canada.
Is this a new line for you, Lil?
It isn't a new line, but it actually, we show it once in a while. We just don't promote it as much as we should have. But
Right.
it's a beautiful line.
Especially
And
in
they
Eating
do
Canada.
from fur hats all the way down to any type of stylish hat. So here's a camo Melton cap
Okay.
with a leather brim and a camo under the brim. Yes. And Sue has given me, is showing me a lovely fur hat. And yeah, this is full Canadian made.
So when I upload this, I should put their link to their website on there, I think, hey?
Yes, www.crowncap.com.
Okay.
And there's made in Canada tags. We do
Perfect.
really well with this at retail, but this is a beautiful item that's something different. But going forward with some different styles. Thank you, Sue.
A good price range.
Yeah, and a great price range, as Sue mentioned.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. Awesome.
Okay. So there's our brands that we do as Canadian made. We're really excited about promoting it. I'm going to do a flyer up and put some of these examples on flyers for you so that you can share that with your customers.
Perfect. Thank you, Lil. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe a next trend. What about personalization?
I think personalization is where we're heading towards right now. We need to have something that's a little bit more heartfelt, I think, too, for people.
100%.
Have that
And,
variety.
you know, when somebody's name is on something, there is something about, you know, those keychains that you buy and it says Sharon, and you pick it off the rack and it's like, oh, my name. Personalization makes it heartfelt, makes it really, oh, my name's on there. So it's a really beautiful, beautiful thing. And Debco's a master at personalization. So this is our bottle called the Brisbane, style number WB9698.
Okay.
We can laser all our drinkware now. So with lasering, we can actually add a person's name right here as well. So we can add it in different locations on a bottle, but mostly people, if there's a logo, maybe a personalization of each person, the staff's name. Because when you give these bottles out before, it really didn't matter if you thought, oh my God, there's 5 bottles in the fridge, which one's mine? Now it really matters which bottle is yours. So if your name's on,
Even
Again,
I
it's
find
great.
at home, my kid always takes my water bottle and it kind of pisses
I
me off, Lil. It's like, that's my water bottle. So now I'm like,
Yeah,
I can call her out on it. That's mine.
exactly. Exactly. And lasering is a beautiful way of doing. Here's another example, a swell style bottle. We have 8 or 9 of them in the line, even right down to our newest, showing like a iridescent look.
Oh,
Fun
wow.
for teams, gymnastic teams, swim teams. This is a great, great style. Style number on that is WB 8030.
80
And it's
30.
our
Okay.
swell style bottle.
How,
And
how,
this is
how
showing,
many ounces is that one? That one looks bigger, Lil.
nope, they're both the same things.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's showing our laser again. Anywhere you could incorporate on this bottle somebody's name.
I
Okay.
really like the size of that imprint. I really like how Debco's has stepped up
Beautiful.
their imprint area. Yeah.
And sometimes doing the imprint this way does give it, there's a lot of information on this one, but look how beautiful that is going
Yes.
sideways. Stunning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And white is trending. So don't be worried. Tell your customers not to be worried about white. White is a trending color.
Okay.
Here's one of our favorites. What do you think they call this bottle?
I got nothing. I don't know.
The Walker. Johnny Walker. It's square.
I didn't see it was square. That's genius.
Yeah, it's been doing very, very well. And this style is our WB 9722.
Okay.
And you know, it's just a really cool looking bottle. And we can laser it this way.
Nice.
It's a beautiful, beautiful. So there's lots of space to laser. So it's
That's
really
a
good.
beautiful bottle. I have not seen that one in person. That's sexy. Yep.
Yeah. And Sue just mentioned she always has great things. She says it's great for yoga class because when it falls over, it won't roll away from you. Isn't that awesome?
That's so funny. It's so true.
Yeah, she's got a billion of them, I'll tell you. She thinks this, she figures it out, right? So it's good. So another situation that Debco does is called, we do a brand called Orgaudio. And Orgaudio is a beautiful brand out of the US. So we're still talking North America as well. But it's one at a time, no setups. So when you buy the speaker, which is called the Hive, you could put, let's say, it's time promotion, Sharon. Each
Right.
one can be easily printed one at a time. So it means you could buy 5. It means you could buy 2. Each one will have the logo and your name on it. And there is no extra charge for that. As well as that, can you imagine how beautiful this packaging is?
Wow, that's definitely retail.
Yeah. So the whole Orgaudio line, which ranges from, I don't know if you can see all these
I can.
beautiful speakers, power banks, and this is called doming. It's like a glass dome. It's full color, and you can put Sharon right here.
Perfect. So I could put a customer's logo on there, and then they can personalize it for somebody they want to reach out to and connect with.
And they can buy from 1 to 1 million if you wanted.
Right.
It's still no problem at one at a time.
Okay.
Beautiful little power banks called, this is called the Juice Box. There's a little dome on here. It's a great little piece, great packaging, just some fun packaging.
Right.
In a real wonderful, wonderful item. And then headsets. How about teams, when we get that team stuff going on again? Headset. How about Provost, what is it? What is one of your team names? In
Provost Blades.
Okay, Provost Blades on here. Guess what goes on the other side?
Their name.
Their name and number.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's a beautiful, beautiful idea and wonderful, wonderful top quality headphones. They rival Bose headphones easily. So Orgaudio is a retail brand out of the US that we brought to Canada, and it's top quality. It's very, very well done.
So sorry, Bill, can I cut you off for 1 second? So say if our customer wants 24 of those, whatever, they want 24, but they only need 2 personalized, that's no problem.
Absolutely no problem. They can think about purchasing them one at a time. So whatever they want to do to one, it can change for the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one.
Okay.
So maybe they wanted, some were going out to, maybe they had a company that had 2 locations. Maybe like yourself, you have one other location, of course, in Lloydminster, which does super well for a great, great location. Maybe you want to do some with It's Time Promotion Provost, It's Time Promotion Lloydminster.
Right.
You can change it one at a time. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay.
So it really works well that way.
Okay.
Other items for personalization. How about a beautiful pen? I'm going to see if you can see that my name's been logoed on that pen.
I can see it.
Yep. So we can put the logo on one side of the pen and personalize the other side by laser. So this is Hub Pen out of Debco.
I love Hub Pen. It's my favorite.
They're such a great, great brand. All German ink, so it's really writes super well. Quality components. These are some examples of Hub Pen, and there's a whole array of samples behind me. I hope you can you see that?
Yeah, we can kind of see them. I know that you have lots, and I think we have some samples at the stores too. So.
And we can send any samples out to you anytime to let your customer try them out. So it's not a problem that way.
So can you know, some people, I think a pen is a fantastic way to advertise. They're lower dollars, they travel. Like I remember going to our clinic one time, and I wish I had my phone on me. I didn't have my phone. And at the clinic, there was a cup full of pens and all variety of different businesses in our town. And like we did majority of them, so that those pens have migrated.
Totally.
And they're in the clinic where everybody goes. Like it's a fabulous form of advertising. And also it's right now an affordable one. Right? Like it just keeps going on and on. I think pens are genius.
Yes. And also too, now post-COVID, when we get post-COVID, if I give you a pen, you don't want it back.
Right.
So great opportunity to give out a pen to give pens out to everybody. Because when you give a pen out at a clinic to sign your name in a clinic, that should be a pen they should be able to take and keep. Not put back in again. Right?
Out of COVID, yeah.
What a great idea. We should all be giving out pens just to make it an easier situation. Everybody has a pen in their shirt pocket or in their purse, so they can use their own pen to sign their name as opposed to many times. So yeah, it's some great ideas. Now Sue, my trusty associate, says to me, what about lunch bags? Guess what we can do to these? First of all, it's friendly. Personalize them. So she's pulled out a couple for me that can be personalized. And this is our craft paper one, which again, we always have to go forward looking for eco-friendly. So how about TO8256 from Debco, a craft bag, Velcro top, fully insulated on the inside.
Genius. Okay.
Beautiful piece. And I just think it has so many advantages going forward because of the eco-friendly situation.
With the sandwiches.
Yeah, and this one she pulled out for me is a cute little price point one. We've stuffed it so that it'll stand out really well without anything. Yep, and it all insulated. Sue just mentioned it collapses down to a very small piece, so when it's being shipped or mailed or anything, it's not a problem that way. And a great little item with a strap and totally personalized.
So my golfers that are going out right now,
yep.
6 beers in there? What does it hold about?
6 beers for sure. 6 beers
for sure. Okay. And a lunch.
Maybe there's a lunch will fit in there. I'm not sure. Speaking about golfers, this is the Org Audio speaker called the Bumpster. It fits in the cup holder in a golf cart. And that can say, It's Time Promotion Sharon, one at a time. This is still Org Audio.
Wow. And you know what? I think that's the one I listened to at a trade show, and she's powerful.
And I've sent you a flyer on that this morning. This is
okay.
Showing the personalization and everything. So it's good that way. So again, there's lots of availability. I've got other items to show you. I don't know how your time is. You have some questions for me. You want me to show some other items?
Can we just chat about for our customers right now? Because as we know, some of them are, especially in our area, Lil, we've got agriculture and we got oil. So could we just chat about a little bit about why is it important for them to stay above, like why promotional products? Like how can we help our customers? It's all about helping each other, and how can we help them?
Well, first of all, whenever somebody gets a gift, how do you feel? If somebody says, I've got a gift for you, it actually endears you to them, right? Because it's something, it's a beautiful, beautiful memento. Even as you mentioned earlier, a pen, for example, what a wonderful way to say, I care about you. Okay. So giving a pen, they use it, it's for their own use. A lunch bag. So in the fridge, this lunch bag has their personal name on it. A speaker, something that will bring them enjoyment. There's all different types of promotional items, whatever suits your industry, whether it's oil and gas or agriculture. What about a lunch bag for people working out in the field? What about different items like that? Just showing people you care, promotional items, also getting your name out. Somebody remembers, where did I talk to that person about a certain industry, whether it's an auto industry, maybe a mechanic, or even a mechanic that needs his name out there to give things away. People will always remember it because they get to see it every day in a lunch bag or a pen or a water bottle.
Yeah.
It's a huge part for people to use part of their funds to give gifts to people to promote their name. It's an important part of business.
And it's about building relationships again, right? It's just to say thank you. So
yes, and that's what Sue just said. She said to say thank you.
Yes.
That's the nicest way to do it. That's for sure. So
okay,
very
perfect. Nice. I appreciate that. I wouldn't mind a few more items if you don't mind.
Okay.
Do you got time?
Sue, oh, listen, Sue was on it for me, I'll tell you. Okay, what about this little bag?
Oh, is that the one you could throw in the washing machine?
Yes. So this is the small mesh bag. Guess what we can do to it?
Imprint it and personalize it.
Exactly. We can personalize it. So this is a small one. Press the top. No. This is the small one, and there is a larger one. So going to the grocery store, you give these bags to, this shows you I'm trying to protect the environment. You take this to the grocery store, you put your apples in there, and then you actually get home, you put it in the sink, all the apples in the mesh bag, rinse the apples out in the mesh bag, dry the bag, put the bag right in the fridge. You don't have to get that plastic bag at the store. You can reuse this over and over and over.
That's so smart.
Idea. How about agriculture? How about any industry that you service with your agriculture? How about a mesh bag giving it away with your name on it? It's a wonderful, wonderful idea. Well priced. This is the small one. This is P7658, and it could be totally personalized within a perfect print logo. So you could actually, in this, you could put somebody's name right down underneath here.
Very cool.
Wonderful, wonderful piece.
That's genius. Just like, you know what, and everybody is really into the whole washing thing right now. So that's awesome. That's a fabulous piece right now.
And just that piece itself, even thinking about it as I'm showing it, what a great agricultural piece, right? So it's a great idea that way. Something else we've done, I've had some in the flyer I sent you. So here's a Padfolio. We're back to Origaudio. Origaudio is one at a time, no setups. In the flyer, I've put my name here. Okay. So inside, you're going to have your company business cards or whatever. There's a notebook, that type of idea. But in the outside, it has your name. So nobody picks it up and walks away with it because it has your name on it. So lots of great ideas, that personalization situation.
Does it come with a notebook in it, Lil, or you just put your notebook?
As it is, with the notebook, lined notebook, 2 pockets in the front and a bigger pocket that has a snap.
So would that bigger pocket hold an iPad or something like that, or no?
It would, yes. Yep.
Okay.
It would, yes. And it's faux leather, so it's just a really different direction. Very, very durable, that's for sure.
And classy.
Yeah, totally. And backpacks.
I love these
ones, but this one is a Herschel look-alike. Again, people love to have a logo on something that's really trending beautifully. In the flyer, I did do this one, and there's a logo on it there, but I put my name in the flyer, and then you actually could have a tag put on the back with the company logo on it. So you can have a company logo on it and a name on your bag, or vice versa. Maybe the name personalized on the tag, or the company and the company logo on the bag. Really beautiful bag. cotton canvas, really nice adjustable straps, lots of pockets for water bottle, front pocket. And Sue and I love this piece. This is for your jacket rolled up underneath here,
Yeah.
or a yoga mat, and it just hooks up there and it's underneath the bag.
It's beautiful. I've seen that at the trade shows, and we actually have that on our online store. That's one of the pieces we put on our online store. I love that bag. Absolutely love that
Doing
bag.
very, very well, and one at a time, no
Right.
setup.
And
Okay?
what a great way to say thank you. Holy moly.
Totally. And use it every day. Your logo's on somebody wearing a pack, a beautiful pack that somebody will notice on their back with your logo on it. And
So
then one of
retail.
there's a whole grouping of this is called Finley Mills. So
Okay.
this is still Oregadio. Again, you could add the luggage tag with a personal luggage tag,
Vegan leather.
put the logo on this bag as well. And Susan just mentioned they call it vegan leather. So it's vegan leather and cotton canvas.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, really nice pieces. So really nice different items that that are just really usable, and they're trending. They're not just a bag, basic black bag. There's something that's really trending. One more piece that's part of the Finley Mill is this multi-tool. So it's a wood piece with brass. There's 24 or 12. Was there 12 or 24?
On the Finley.
Yep, I think there's 12. 12 different types of multi-tools. On one side, you can put your company name, and on the other side, you can personalize it because it's still one at a time,
One at
and
a
it
time.
comes in this nice little Finley Mills box.
I'm going to
Beautiful.
Yeah. Here. So lots of different ideas, from tools to speakers to journals, just lots of ideas, but
Lots of ideas.
trending or made in Canada. I think there's two good directions we can think about that would be
Right.
going forward in our promotional business.
So like, yeah, your lines for sure. I love the personalized thing. I think that's huge right now for our companies trying to reach out and make a difference. And also the fact that we do need to keep our money in Canada. We definitely
100%.
we need to get our economy back going. So
We need to
That's-
build our economy, not somebody
Yes.
else's economy.
yes,
And it's a wonderful thing. And that's where you, in a great town like Provost, have helped people in that town and surrounding area. And you've built your business, you're helping people. And you're
Mhm.
building a beautiful business there that all in Provost. Like, that's wonderful.
yes.
So it's wonderful for you to support your people in that area and them to support you. And let's do it with Made in Canada product. Why not?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they're beautiful products. Why wouldn't you when they're that gorgeous, right? So,
Exactly.
so before we sign off, Lil, I'd like to ask everybody, what's one positive you see coming? Like, what's a positive thing that you see coming our way?
One positive thing that I think is coming, I think will change how we do business to a positive direction. I think we're going to change and think, you know what? Maybe we need to do more Made in Canada. Maybe we need to support why aren't we supporting businesses in town? What about a little ladies' wear store or the grocery store that's independent, instead of going to these multinational corporate stores that somebody owns in the US or another country like China or something? Why don't we think of going and supporting people that support us more? For me, that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm not going to do buy from somewhere that's in a country I don't know where it's coming from. I'm going to try to support the people that are in my circle.
Right.
Because if I support them, like if your customers support you, that's how it works. It all comes around. It's
Okay.
about community. Build your community, and then communities get strong, and then Canada's economy will flourish.
Yeah.
So I believe that's a positive thing that will come out of this.
It is. And I see that because we're part of a group called Positively Provost, and I get to interview a lot of businesses, and that's exactly what people are saying. Like, even, you know what, these businesses, they might not have them on their stock, but they will get them for you. Like, give them a chance.
100% they will.
There's no different than waiting for them to get it than it coming from Amazon. There's no freaking difference.
Give them a chance, because Amazon is such a huge corporation
Mhm.
that where does that money? You ever heard of Amazon supporting Provost Blades? No, you have
No.
never. Okay,
Never.
so here's a thought, right? Support people that will support your town or
Yeah.
your community. It's just, if you put it in that perspective, how do you expect somebody to support your teams in town if you don't support them?
Yeah.
It's a very big deal. It's a very big.
It's a big circle. I use this line all the time. It says, our businesses build our community and our community build our businesses. It's a two-way street, right? So
Perfect saying, because it's a very ultimate truth. And that's what years and years ago, your father and mother used to do.
mhm.
Away from that. With the internet, it's drawn us to other places instead of supporting people in town. It's so important to build our economy again, and that's how we can do it.
Yes, so I appreciate that. I definitely. Thank you. I think do I have anything else to add? Should I hit end record?
I think it was just a huge pleasure for Sue and I, and thank you, Sharon, for doing
Bye,
this.
Sharon.
Yes, it was.
Bye, Sue. Well, I really appreciate it.
stuff already. So,
And you know what, Lil, I have to commend, like, you're one of my main people, and it's just your energy and the fact that you're so passionate, and I just love being around you as much as possible. I'm just so grateful for you.
ditto.
Okay, I'm gonna hit end record and you stay on and we'll chat a little bit more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay,
Bye.
see you.